Hey everybody, it's Bip. A couple of days ago, PlayStation had its PlayStation 5 Showcase. I have not gotten the chance to watch it yet, so I'm pretty keen to check this out. Let's get into it. Oh. That was kind of scary.
Each time I awake, this planet seems somehow different.
Truly understand it.
I believe we've seen most of what they're showing us here in previous showcases. Maybe not that. We've seen that in the new Spider-Man. But this is just the beginning, of course. Cool peripherals.
Our kind do not question orders, we follow them.
So I did know about this, Final Fantasy 16, but I didn't watch the trailer. I like the medieval look. Shiva. Ooh.
Our foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily. This will be a bitter fight.
That guy looks a bit like Hope from 13.
Out of doors. We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father
Joshua?
will be expecting us.
Did you not pledge your sword to our cause?
Marlboro. Okay, so it's more of an action RPG one.
It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
That does look very nice though.
Imperial vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Creole. Oh, oh. Very brutal with the blood there.
Phoenix. Second life on
Okay.
That's impossible.
I wonder if that's Joshua. Uh-oh. Ifrit. It is Joshua.
I'll kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
He looks much better when he's older. Cool design though. Okay, before we go into the next one, I want to have a quick talk about this combat system here. I know a lot of traditional Final Fantasy fans aren't really into the action RPG style. This, I've heard people say, is very like Devil May Cry looking. I can understand where they're trying to go with it. It's very difficult to have seamless gameplay with like a turn-based style combat system, so there's still, I feel that Square Enix is still trying to find a nice divide between the two. We haven't seen too much, this is all we've seen so far, so I can't really speculate. Final Fantasy VII Remake did have that basic classic style. It wasn't particularly the same as turn-based. It was an okay substitute. I just played the game in normal mode, so I didn't really check out the classic version of it. But yeah, we'll see what this is about. We'll see how they do the combat system this time. I have a feeling that Square Enix may have a real look at the way they're going to do the combat systems from here on out, depending on the reception of this game. That gives them a little more data on how they should be maybe approaching combat systems under the Final Fantasy IP.
I'll kill you. If it's the last
And if not, I'm just gonna have to play bravely for our turn-based RPG needs. Well, let's go into the next one.
Subway card. Check. You got the house key? Yeah.
That looks really good. From that view, if the people weren't in there, you might even think that was real. That shot looks really good there.
Hey! Dude, I am so filling your suit with snow. Are you still wearing your suit?
Yeah, you know, just in case.
It's gonna be fun.
Nice shading and texture on that orange jacket as well.
See, this is my favorite part of living in Harlem. Pop-up street fair, best food in the city, awesome music.
Man, this would be great for the last beat I was working on. I should get back into mixing.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So what do you think about Rio Morales?
One thing that game companies try to do to make scenes feel immersive is they have a lot of these NPC characters in, and like it does help, but we saw just then like there was some people dancing back and forth. I'd imagine if you stood there for like maybe 5-10 minutes, they would continue to do the same thing. And I know it's a lot for game designers to have to try to put in these extra animations, and you know, you might even need to code AI into these NPCs just to make things seem a little more realistic and less static. But yeah, I'm not sure what the point I'm getting at is, but maybe this console generation isn't the one where we see those changes.
She's been a teacher my whole.
Hi, I'm Brian Porton, creative director at Insomniac.
Hey Brian.
We're excited to show you this first look at gameplay from Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Our story picks up 1 year after the events of the first game, and we find Miles' new home, Harlem, is in danger. Trouble brews while Miles' mom, Rio Morales, leads an election rally. A war between the devious energy corporation Roxxon and the Underground, a high-tech criminal army led by the Tinkerer, starts to break out.
The Tinkerer, cool.
Captured on PlayStation 5 hardware, the Underground attacks Roxxon, sending the rally into chaos in a fight that spills onto the Braithwaite Bridge, where the Underground tries to steal Roxxon's experimental energy source, Newform. Let's take a look.
It seems a little convoluted. Oof, that looks good.
Keep him busy.
She only needed one of those. Okay, here's the gameplay. Clean.
I have to stop this.
Good light shading on the models to decipher what's what. Couple of outlines there for when it's not clear on the models. Quick mid-fight cutscene. Oh. A lot of quick time animations getting triggered by dodges and things. It looks nice, it's seamless. That's wild. Spidey slowdown, that's nice. Be interesting to see how necessary that scene is. Be very cool if this was like a in-game side quest that was actually missable. That one's free for the player. There is a lot happening there. Those graphics looked crispy. Gameplay looked pretty good. Quick intermission. Okay, this is probably that Harry Potter game that I've heard about.
There is a larger world beyond these walls. A world filled with dangers you can't yet imagine. An ancient knowledge long gone from this world. That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power.
I'm only watching this one to see the capabilities of the PlayStation 5. I would have skipped this otherwise.
The choices you make
We're not Harry Potter fans.
will define
I'm sure some people will buy that game though.
Hi everyone, I'm Dan Vondrak, creative director at Raven. One of our goals as developers
What
is
up,
to bring
Dan?
a game world to life unlike anything you've ever experienced, and the PlayStation 5 is making that happen.
Okay.
With the power of the new console, we've been able to significantly enhance the overall experience.
This guy's t-shirt is lower depth than the showcases we've seen.
What you hear around you. In Black Ops Cold War, you will be transported to the year 1981, in the middle of one of the most dangerous times the world has ever known, the height of the Cold War. The following is a portion of the first campaign mission where you've been given the name of a high-value target linked to the Iran hostage crisis. But in true Black Ops style, nothing is as it seems. Take a look.
I didn't listen to any of that. It's hard to tell much of a difference in the low lighting between like PS4 graphics and this PS5 showcase, so low lighting might be the play if you want to save some resources. Oh. Okay. Some swears. Have to edit that out.
Hold fire. We need a positive ID. That's our man. Take him out.
What's that, Dr. Destruction? Dr. Destruction? Okay. Oh, he survives. Let's go. Cool, using the dude as a body shield. Might be on easy mode. That guy just missed him. Point blank shot. Smooth transition. I mean, we've been pretty spoiled by Call of Duty for FPS graphics recently, so... Oh! Yeah, if I'm being honest, this doesn't look too different from what we already have on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Okay. That's Call of Duty Cold War. Yeah, it honestly doesn't look too, Dan, it doesn't look too different to the current gen Call of Duties.
Can't wait for you to play it soon. In addition to the story campaign, Cold War features the next generation of multiplayer online combat and an all-new awesome zombies experience.
Thanks, Dan.
I have the special honor to announce on behalf of my friends at Treyarch that the PlayStation community doesn't have to wait to play multiplayer. Starting this Friday, PlayStation players will be able to play the multiplayer alpha exclusively on PlayStation 4. And for those of you that are watching at home on your PS4, you can preload the experience starting tomorrow. We can't wait to see you online.
So I wonder if that was PlayStation 4 graphics. Interesting. Dan, this is the PlayStation 5 Showcase, Dan. A Capcom game, okay. A new IP?
In life and in death, we give glory.
Resident Evil?
Bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
Oh, that looks good. Doesn't look too good.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work.
This won't be Resident Evil.
But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence.
I mean, it could be Resident Evil.
It's just a local tale.
Silent Hill? Don't think it's Silent Hill or Resident Evil. It's a village, apparently. Resident Evil 8! Let's go! I'm very interested. Threw me off with that that whole fairy tale type deal, but hey, new Resident Evil. The zombies honestly reminded me a lot of Resident Evil. I think one of them had a big hammer. We've seen that before. But yeah, hopefully they up what they're doing. Because the scenery looked good, that hand looked good, but when things started going quick, it kind of looked like PlayStation 4 again. Nice intermission again. What's next? Another Capcom game.
That day, you a demon.
Another Devil May Cry, cool. Oh, it's just special edition. Alright. I think this one might be a release title. I don't know if all of these are going to be release titles or if they're just showcase, but I'd imagine this one would be a release title. It honestly doesn't look too much different. It might look a little better in the, like, when there's a lot happening, there's a lot of motion blur, you might be able to see things a lot clearer, but that scene looked good. I haven't played this Devil May Cry, so I can't compare too much.
Devil May Cry.
At launch, yeah. So the thinking there is that they probably weren't working, or if they might still be working on a new Devil May Cry, but chances are they can't get a brand new one out on release. So putting this out as a release title means that people wow, yeah, putting this out as a release title means that people who have picked up the PlayStation 5 on release, obviously a lot of them, I'm gonna guess, may not have played Devil May Cry 5, so just having that available is going to get them quite a few sales. I'm not sure if it's gonna like make a resurgence of the game or anything, but yeah, definitely a very smart choice to put out a special edition of Devil May Cry and put it on launch release. Very good move by Capcom.
Your friends are worried about you. They're here with me. Please come out. Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again. It's been such a difficult day for all of us. Why don't you come out and we can play a game together? It won't happen again.
I think I know the name of what title this is, but I just can't remember what the series is called.
I think she's found.
I think it's the one with like a big like little sister, big sister or little sister. First game. Oh no, it's different. It's Friday Night at Freddy's. Definitely not what I was thinking. Well, that was a short one. Little taste. Oh, PlayStation Studios made this one. Straight from Sony. Japan studio. Okay. This one's Demon Souls, I think. Looks similar to the hub in Demon Souls. There's the classic armor. Unless it's this deep down game they teased us with several years ago. But I'm pretty sure this is Demon Souls. Most definitely. Looks good. It looks good. Raw. No poise. No poise. Bonfire lit. Let's go. So I bought Demon Souls on my PlayStation 3. The beginning of it wasn't very intuitive, if I'm being honest. I didn't know what I needed to do. I didn't know what I was doing. I took it back the next day and I actually picked up Dark Souls, and that spawned my love for the Souls series and Souls-like games. So this will be a good chance to get into it and actually play through it. The graphics look really nice. No poise. Those models are so much smoother than what we're used to in Dark Souls. Oh. Boss transition into the boss room. Ah, this dude. That must be like this must be kind of the tutorial part of the game. I know that dude looks pretty bad, but I'm pretty sure he's been the tutorial boss in one of the Dark Souls games. You died, man. Try again. Ooh. Ooh. Oof. Looks amazing. Demon Souls. Wow, that looks so good. Wow. No deep down though. Come on, Capcom. Where's the deep down? It's almost turned completely blue now, that transition screen. Okay. I don't really have a comment. We're skipping this. You know what it is. I know what it is. It was only like another 5 seconds, but I couldn't deal with it. A new PlayStation Plus benefit. God, what? PS4. Hold on. Hold on. You went too fast for me. I'm a slow reader. New PlayStation Plus benefit, the PlayStation 5. Okay. PS4 and PS4 Pro capture footage shown as an example of PS5 experience. Okay, so we're getting old footage here, but these are the games that will be on the PlayStation Plus, I'm assuming. Possibly something to rival the cloud gaming thing that Xbox is doing.
My name is Marcus.
My name is Kara.
My name is Connor.
Detroit looked amazing when that came out. You can imagine that would be an next-gen console game, like just by default. It looked so good. Ooh, that's fun. If you have not played Arkham Knight, get into that. Last Guardian, okay. I don't even know if that ended up getting released. It was teased for years. Okay. P5, cool. Nice. I thought I saw Fallout in there just after Bloodborne. Oh, cool. Okay, so that's the collection. Cool. Okay, so these games should... I'm assuming they're going to be just available for free on PlayStation Plus on the PS5 when the PS5 launches. If you have a PS Plus subscription, of course. At least that's how I understood that. At least it gives people an option if they're not really into any of the launch titles. They can get a PlayStation Plus, get the PS5, get the subscription, play some games that they may not have tried. But definitely cool that you have games available to you immediately. One of the big things that people run into when they're buying a brand new console on release is that, one, the console is quite expensive, so they might only be able to afford 1 or 2 games, and 2, they might not like many of those games that are actually like launch games. So chances are they get a game with it, they play it for a little bit, and then their brand new console kind of just sits and waits for a game that they want to play to come out. There's our pricing. Seems reasonable. But yeah, I think it's very cool that they added those those games to PS Plus collection. And it doesn't look as bad as I originally thought, but it's not an Xbox box. That Xbox box is clean. Okay, so these are the prices. I'm assuming US, Euro, Pound, and Yen. Yeah, I don't have an opinion on the price, honestly. November 12th. Let's go. November 19th for the rest of the world.
So now you know. Thank you all for joining us today.
Jim.
Part of this amazing journey.
There was amazing, Jim.
Your passion as fans of gaming that drives us to deliver a truly new generation of
That's a nice looking control. White is nice. It's gonna get scummy. Some people are gonna have some scummy looking PlayStation 5 control pads, but it's a nice looking control.
To close, let me leave you with one more quick look.
Jim, don't do this to me, Jim. His name was Jim, right? This looks like Witcher business to me. Ragnarok? I don't know what that is. That's not The Witcher. Now, a quick recap of what we saw. Well, let's go. PlayStation 5. With the music and the hardware showcase with the angles. What is it, camera? And a bit of the console. A recharge dock. But you're only going to get the console and the control in the box. You're not going to get a dock. That's separate. Ooh, what is that? Get out of here, sack boy. That Ratchet Clank looks amazing. It's almost like you're playing a Pixar film. It's crazy. Play has no limits. It's got limits, let's be real. Jim. He didn't even say goodbye. Jimmy, please. Anyway, some really cool things from that PlayStation 5 showcase. I'm excited about a lot of that. Resident Evil 8, I'm keen, as Demon Souls looks crazy good as well. There was so much I can't even remember. I can't even remember all of it. Some things looked really good. Some things looked like I said, that Call of Duty Cold War, that kind of looks like that was PS4 footage or something. I don't know. But yeah, some really cool things. Very excited. Thanks for joining me for the PlayStation 5 showcase. So disappointed that Jim just decided not to sign off. Did he say bye to us?
To close, let me leave you with one more quick look.
I know he said to close, but he just kind of left us hanging. Anyway, thanks for that. See you, Jim. Anyway, guys, that was a really cool showcase. I'm very excited to play some of these games. I'm going to add some of my social media links and my Twitch in the video, somewhere around now. And come check me out. I stream on Twitch on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Definitely doing some cool things. We got Smash on Monday, fighting games on Wednesday, and then we hit up some different things on Friday. You're definitely welcome to join in. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, please. It means a lot. And I'll catch you in the next one.